You know, my basic view is that abortion is an extraordinarily difficult moral issue. As a Christian, I think that a fetus is not just a collection of cells. It is a potential life. And I think that after viability, it is legitimate for the state to prohibit late-term abortions as long as there is an exception for the mother's life and health. Prior to viability, the problem is that this potential life is inside someone else's body. It's inside a woman's body, and I don't feel that it is appropriate for me then to simply dictate to that person, to that woman, what she should do with her body. I leave that up to her and her conscience and her minister or rabbi. I leave that up to her family and her doctor to make those decisions. Now, you know, one can hold that position and still suggest that this is a difficult moral issue and that people of goodwill can be on both sides of the issue. Obviously, Mr. Keyes believes that life begins at conception. Although I have not examined this closely, I think he has concerns about in vitro fertilization and contraception and a whole host of other issues. You know, but we don't. I may share that belief, but if someone else doesn't, you know, that essentially is a religious argument. I mean, you know, one of the things about this country is that we don't impose our religious views on others, particularly in a situation in which we would then seek to restrict how other people deal with their own bodies.
How do you define viability? When does that occur?
Well, I mean, you know, there's this, obviously it's been a moving target because science is continually advancing, and that's something that the law has had to adapt to over time. What was viable 30 years ago is obviously not the same as what is viable today. But the point is that if we as a society make a decision, or if science and technology has determined that this child can live outside the womb, then that changes the moral equation in ways that are not true if the fetus lives inside the womb.
You're defining viable as being able to live outside the womb on life support.
That's generally what the law has suggested.